in the first half last Saturday against Vanderbilt. Now, they didn't have Nate Ament. They cannot have one of those performances today.
Tyler Nichols been off with a three-point shot. Fired one up there right off the bat, and he drew iron Tanner into the paint.
Mark Byington, Brad, he wants to win the first 4 minutes of this game. He feels like teams that their first game, they've struggled in this tournament so far.
That's going to be a difference maker if he plays like that. Duke Miles, 2-2 since his return, averaging about 13.5 points per game, and he gets him started.
Yeah, he's got his pop and his explosiveness back about him, does Duke Miles.
They do enjoy a height advantage with the guys like Estrella, Ament, and Okpara. High arcing one will not go down. Knocked around, and look who comes up with it. Ament picked up his first. Nickel believes he sort of has found that rhythm again when it comes to his shot. Okereke, no good.
Game today against Tennessee, because Tennessee puts you in a lot of long offensive possessions.
Down low to Estrella, who's got a jump hook and a fadeaway there, no good.
And game, as Mark Byington describes it, Vanderbilt, they want to get that thing in the 80s. It's not easy to speed Tennessee up.
So one wants a track meet, the other wants a track and pull.
That's his shot.
To state in the quarters.
Well, no doubt. When you lose your quarterback, your point guard, Foster, and that's all on Caden Boozer, Cam Boozer as well.
Estrella, no good. He follows it, picks up the offensive rebound. They bring in the big body, Jalen Carey. He goes in too strong. Estrella can't get it. Still battling.
I'm going to ask you about that. I didn't think he was serious.
Tennessee getting 50% of their misses in this game. I know it's an 8-6 game, but Mark Byington's got to be concerned.
Hard cut there, Okereke, and can't get it to go, but McLaughlin to go, but another offensive rebound to Wayne Brown. Estrella, oh my goodness, a second chance.
As I go to, it's said about 20 times. Guarding the ball is the battle line in this Tennessee system.
Okereke, Jimmy, you can see it, was drifting to his left when he...
3 games this year, Kentucky has played Florida to single digits. The only team in the league to do it, other than the 2 losses.
Miles back in, he tried to force one that goes off the leg of Gillespie into the hands of Okereke. His reverse is, it feels like it's going to be a very, very good second half. These two teams just don't separate from each other.
Got to get Nate Ament going offensively.
That should help, but he missed a layup, and Estrella tried and can't get it. He's 6'10" and releases it so high.
He has averaged drawing 7, almost 8 fouls per 40 minutes played, the best that Tennessee has.
Yeah, Estrella into his comfort zone right there.
That is his shot. That left shoulder jump hook. He can't get to the ball because he's 6'11" with a 9-3 reach. Well, Tyler Tanner's got a mismatch. Look at Estrella fight.
He threw it up. McLaughlin had it in his hands. It's knocked out of bounds. We'll stay with Vanderbilt.
Great job by Estrella to keep Tyler Tanner out of that lane area and force a tough 2. Tennessee, one of the few teams in the country that have great confidence switching 1 through 5, whether it's Estrella, Okpara, Carey. All of them will switch out and take on a PG1.
Tennessee's ability to just absolutely drain the other team's ability to shoot a 3 is on display as Nickel fires, can't get it to go. They are 3 for 17. That's less than 18% from 3 tonight. And that was a fairly wide open one. Estrella blocked off Okereke, and he ran right. And Estrella, if he can stay out of foul trouble and make those ones close to the basket, has at times been a force for Tennessee. He's so big.
That spoiled his Duke, by the way. They go from Cooper Flagg, National Player of the Year, to Cameron Boozer, National Player of the Year.
Estrella had Carey underneath, wide open, and he lays it in. Miles, no. Another offensive rebound thrown up. They don't get the whistle on. He's not missing.
Come on, Duke Miles.
28 in the game for Duke Miles. 10 of 11 from the floor. Ripped away into the hands of Estrella. Pretty play to
when to gamble, when not to gamble.
Down on the ground goes from Atlanta. Bing. They get a switch. Ament rises. No good. We're going to keep it right here as Estrella
Up to the free throw line. He's option 1A. Gillespie obviously 1B.
Estrella's free throw is good. Estrella 3 of 3 from the line. Here's Ament's day. 9 points in the second half, but all of them basically from the free throw line. 7 of the 9.
He missed a lot of practice time with that ankle, so you wonder if maybe conditioning is factoring in a little bit. Second game
for LSU, but Marquel Sutton, that is the guy that Coach Matt McMahon told us at shoot-around today. He has got to bring his A game. When they've been at their best, he's been at his best. His first shot, though, is contested at the apex. A block for Tennessee, and the Volunteers take it right back into front court with Ament leading the way.
Big front court rim protection for the Vols.
Drive, alley-oop pass, and that's going to be a push.
Deep on the year, they're going to need different guys to step up, especially from beyond the arc.
Freshman out of Orlando, Florida. Inside, Estrella, just bully ball. Nobody there to really provide much resistance. And it's 7-3, Vols on top.
What did Rick Barnes tell us today? One of the things that they got away from in the Mississippi State game was starting with inside first. And he wants to see a lot of touches for the bigs early in the game.
Get it in that orange painted area. LSU again having trouble finding daylight. Estrella all over his man, and a terrific to do something for Tennessee that hasn't been done in the illustrious history of this great program. Tennessee has never been to a Final Four. That's the only thing missing. They've been to the Elite Eight.
Offensive mix moving forward for LSU.
That puts an end to an 8-0 run.
Oh, you got to go get rebounds. Everybody just kind of stood.
Well, this was the biggest fear for Coach McMahon. Tennessee can kill you on the to Evans. There's the attack. The feed down low. Air ball. Follow. No. Para, the former Ohio State Buckeye out of Lagos, Nigeria.
Maybe makes and misses. Back to man.
Alley-oop. Somebody
staggers. Where a stagger's on one side of the floor, they'll set it on the other side of the floor. It's really hard to defend.
Estrella
by LSU. See if you can probe in transition and then run half-court offense.
Going to be.
Felt like Tennessee came out of the locker room and said, hey, this is what we need to do against the zone.
Reese.
You got to make that.
Wings it left side at a wide open three. Third tie of this second half. Estrella goes air. Estrella, 65% free throw shooter. Tennessee back up by a point. Couple subs for LSU. Reese and Mosley come in for the Bayou Bengals.
Mike, I know a lot of Tennessee fans are probably watching thinking, how can Tennessee play this way? I want to remind everybody, these players are not robots. This is not. This
was Ziegler. Under 11 minutes to play. Still a one-possession game. A three launched and missed by King.
Let's keep our eye on Ament. Well, nobody picks up Gillespie. Back to man on the miss, though. That's good recognition. This should be a hoop.
Paint touch for Carey. No, but Estrella. Yes. Too big. Tennessee. I think Matt McMahon wants a timeout. Not just strategy.
And I can tell you this, Mike. Having been a one-time survivor of radiation and chemo, to have to go through it twice, what a wonderful story. Good for you, Taylor. Well done.
Amen to that. LSU trying to cut into a 5-point deficit here. Rising fire three. Came out flat. And Estrella looks like he's angry. He's barking at teammates. He's barking at opponents. Never lacking intensity, that's for sure. I'll have to show some here. That is a tough shot by Nwoko.
But the screener stepped up soon enough.
8-0 run for the Vols. Nwoko banging bodies with Estrella. Beautiful drop.
Gotta think about bringing back both bigs at some point in time. Nwoko's back on.
Nwoko,
That's a foul.
that is a into the zone. Amen. Tight rope on the baseline, missed it. Estrella again. Estrella got it back. Cradles, fires, and hits. Estrella is just menacing down low.
He even took an offensive rebound away from his own player.
Yeah. Just an absolute warrior, the kind of player Rick Barnes has always loved. J.P. Estrella. Nice work to play. Reese, who's working on a season high 15, wants 3 more. Pops out, offensive answer. Free throw line, 5 to shoot. That's a tough pass. Miller gets it, 3 to shoot. Finds Tamba, who's half. Ratchet up the pressure on LSU with a 3 here. Berg came off his hand funny.
We were on that exact line. That didn't look good.
The moment it left his fingertips, you just knew. Amen. Huge. KD's one of the best to ever do it. And an offensive rebound, that is going to be what ultimately, if Tennessee holds on, wins this game for the Volunteers. 16 offensive rebounds.
That's a foul.
In the series and looking for their 5th straight against the LSU Tigers.
Oh, I like that little half-court trap. Zone look. How about this for a Rick Barnes team?
Way too much time if you're LSU.
Well, that's the reason.
Too much time if you're LSU.
Well, that's the reason for the change of defense. Well played.
Hey.
Offensive rebound.
Josh Hubbard. 20 points a game, 4th in the SEC. As you took a look, the starting 5 for the Bulldogs, led by Hubbard. Bishop Boswell, the lob in.
This is a solid start offensively for Mississippi State. If Epps can really bring his A game tonight alongside Hubbard, this is what they're going to need as far as a. Oh my goodness!
52 career victories. Richard, I'm no mathematician. That's a lot of wins. Little high-low lob, not this time, and broken up. King Grace snuck in there. Grace will get it back. And the 3. All right.
That's when, if you're Grace, you got to dunk that. You got the 7-footer tracking you down.
And Gillespie on the other end connects.
And that's usually how it works. You miss a layup on one end, and it turns into numbers on the other side. And a really good job.
Big 3 gives Tennessee the advantage. Timer down to 5. Who wants it? Warren's going to be bottled up and rejected by Estrella.
14 of the 16 points of Mississippi State have been by Josh Hubbard. He checks out of the game. This is the moment you got to get something from your second unit.
And Estrella was happy.
He's on fire early.
He's trying to break a record tonight and become the all-time leading 3-point shooter in Mississippi State men's basketball history. He's worked up a lather, and tell you what, he looks like he could play a little football if he had to. Maybe a running back, maybe a Lara. Hubbard, that is not a typo. 17 of the Bulldogs' first 20 points tonight. We'll send it down low to Ballard, who connects. Hubbard again's thinking about it. There it is, the long 2.
Active on the court, but you can see that with that physique of Jalen Carey, he's able to utilize it well, and it's been effective tonight.
Hefts the floater with Hubbard on the bench, and he comes up well short. Well, Tennessee starting to tighten the screws defensively. Really never a question in Knoxville with Rick Barnes as the head coach. And Estrella.
Make the defense respect the drive.
And you can feel things becoming stagnant with Hubbard on the bench. Matsura. Acrobatic attempt, not this time.
A field goal, but where he needs to recognize his advantages is when Tennessee goes screen roll and he gets one of those bigs out on him. He can use that hesitation dribble and get to the line and get to the paint, and then he can create for himself or others.
Amen, baseline. And the mid-range off the mark. Vols haven't needed Nate Ament to do Nate Ament things to start tonight. Defense has done the bulk of the talking. Hubbard, the hesitation. Back to Grace. And Estrella, one more rebound. He had huge hands, too, when he was playing back in the day. Still does, of course.
Well, you know, you got to have some tools.
Big possession to start our second half. Here's Josh Hubbard, presents it. Comes up short tonight. You'd love to be able to go to sleep on the road where you pick up the win, you go back to Rocky Top, and you get set for the weekend. Richard, doesn't matter for me.
And Ament with the dime.
Transfer from Maryland, hung in the air forever. He's got 10. The lead swells to 15. This game was tied at 25 on a 3 by Achor. Quincy back. Nate Ament talked to us today about his pickleball game and his shot on the golf. His injury or anything like that, but hey, he grew up playing soccer. He plays other sports. You know, he's diverse when it comes to his athletic ability.
I was really just trying to get a game in. When I heard that, I thought, could I get a challenge? But yeah, I tell you, I mean, this kid is talented, and when you play multiple sports, it creates athletic.
After the rebound caromed off the rim, and they determine it's 20 new seconds for Tennessee, and Estrella go back to the free throw staff. And there's some questions as to what this team will look like next month, given what we've seen recently. He won 4 out of 5, but the last setback at Kentucky. But Ament went for 29. There's a lot to like, is what I'm trying to get to. But the potential, I think, is unrealized until you get a little bit more out of his night. Tennessee, we talked about offensive rebounding. 45.2 offensive rebounding percentage. It's on pace, according to KenPom, to be one of the top 3 performances in that category in this century. Offense can be... Well, you can tell the switch was flipped, and the defense has been there.
It's a well-played possession by both teams.
Great look from Hubbard to Ballard.
It was well.
Screen for Epps. He'll trip backwards, rejected by Estrella. Somehow saves it in bounds. How about that play?
Magnificent work by J.P. Estrella. The timing and extension to reject that shot, and the presence of mind to know where the ball was to make a play to keep the possession.
It's like a receiver trying to keep it in bounds in football. Gillespie met hard from Ballard.
The beautiful thing is that you can see it developing in front of your eyes.
Matsurat was hammered.
Got to move quickly if you're Mississippi State. Great defense right now by Tennessee.
You know Hubbard wants it, he'll take it. Comes up short.
Been known for their defensive identity. This year has not been as strong defensively, but tonight could be the day that they could get it done.
Estrella will jump hook. So JP making his first start of his career tonight. Gets on the board early.
Really good job by Estrella, taking his time in the low post and coming over that left shoulder with a lot of extension on the jump hook.
Bo Bowen, the transfer from Florida State, goes baseline, and the reverse layup won't go, but an easy rebound. Tapped around and finally converted.
You can see Aiden Sherrill, and the big man for Alabama has been much more productive as of late, taking a big step forward in his game.
Gillespie misses that 3. Second chance opportunity now for Tennessee. JP Estrella, a little jump hook is good. So JP, right, so working on Estrella. JP holding his own for the moment. Right, so trying to go up and under, and a foul on us. Maybe you come in.
Executed their offense well. And Phylon trying to cut the screen. Gillespie fades to the corner and gets freed up.
Phylon lost the handle on the way up with that one. Bediako with the block shots. 3 on the shot clock. Right, so an awkward shot hit the back of the rim, but another opportunity now. Tennessee missed their first 5 3-pointers, but they've made 3 in a row. To Estrella, he can't convert.
By the Volunteers.
Bull Bowen. Shot clock in single digits. He takes it in the lane. Stripped out of there by Estrella.
Really good. Great find with the head-up pass there by Ament.
Ament with that rebound, his third. Estrella, strong take. Bull Bowen the rebound. Millette in the corner. Terrell blocked by Estrella, out of bounds. It'll stay with Alabama.
Really good shot blocking skills and verticality by J.P. Estrella. But an on-time and on-target pass by Nate Ament as Gillespie gets freed up on the baseline.
Philon, the SEC's leading scorer, 22 a game, has 11. And he has the basketball, working on Estrella, takes it in, blocked by Akpara. Philon. That won't drop, out of bounds. It'll be
are significant. He can play alongside Charles Bediako. And in these moments when you get a lot of minutes, as he's had in the first half, he has to figure out how to be efficient with his minutes in a new lineup.
Alley-oop, Akpara with a throw down.
And when you switch over into conference play, freshmen grow up, and none are growing up any more than this player. Amen.
Estrella on that low block, left it a little bit short.
Alabama's offense in the half court's got to get a little bit more flow. It's been stagnant. It's creating turnovers for Tennessee. Both of these teams have started to figure some things out on the offensive end. The execution of Tennessee has been really good in recent possessions. Alabama starting to find their flow with a quicker pace. Not a good shot.
An ankle. He's got some sort of leg issue back. He's still on the baseline, but he can't get up. Sure. Millette the rebound.
And Millette makes all the hustle plays for Alabama. If you need a loose rebound.
Bediako with a jam. And that one will kick out. Nate Oates says there was a foul in there. No such luck. Amen. To the free throw line, JP converts on the first one, 71% at the line. Well, this is our SEC Network Tuesday night men's basketball doubleheader. Blue Cane and number 21 Georgia host Jacoby Gillespie in Tennessee at Steckman Coliseum, 7 Eastern, followed by LeBaron Philon. And this Alabama team hosting Mark Mitchell, who had a buzzer beater for the Tigers of Missouri today. Coming away from this very building in Tuscaloosa. Both games also available on the ESPN app.
A lot of good action around the league. A league wide open. Who's going to be able to put together a string of wins to give them a good position to win the SEC?
Philon working on Estrella and a whistle.
You can tell he's worked on that move. He understands he gets in that mid post. He has the advantage.
And a foul on Estrella.
Created a little bit more of an advantage. You know, sometimes as a big man, you take pride in your screens and you want to be a little physical. And that time it worked against Akpara.
Philon. Oh, Bowen, high arching shot over Estrella, didn't go.
Bull Bowen, 6'11", Aiden Sherrill, and Charles Bediako.
Estrella keeps it. Philon, in and out. Gillespie, high off the window. Reitzel with the rebound, off to Philon. Sherrill will line up a three. Got it! The big man burying it. Bull Bowen for three, no good. Estrella with a big rebound.
And good defensive effort by J.P. Estrella, sliding his feet against Philon.
Tennessee going to try to take up some of this clock.
Nate Oates is telling his team to apply more pressure. This is the play for the game right here for both squads.
1 minute to go. Ament working on Millette. Baseline jumper, in and out. Estrella, offensive rebound, goes back strong, block. Akpara leaves it alone.
Will not start, but he is available, which gives them another big man. Dwayne Brown throws it up, an alley-oop to Estrella. It's 2-0.
Kentucky, you're going to have to defend multiple sides of the floor tonight. Tennessee got that ball to the third side. An easy rack attack from Brown.
Kentucky starting five. You focus on Malachi Moreno, who has been outstanding lately, the big man in the middle. Mark Pope says we want to get the ball in his hands more and more. Oway got a chance for three. Foul.
Rich.
Moreno deep, too deep, and he gets it to go.
This league is just going to be a slugfest, Ravi, for the next 5 or 6 weeks, even into Nashville and the SEC.
Sophomore, 6'11", 240. Who Rick Barnes thinks has the potential of the world here, given his size, his great footwork. He missed the free throw there, and it's a 12-8 Tennessee lead.
Keep an eye on that free throw number for Tennessee, 68% in league play, not good.
Another good hands by Gillespie to knock it away from Oway.
Boy, they ambush the ball, do they not? The team in orange?
They do. There's Oway, and that one does not go down. Up and
Tonight between St. John's and UConn was just body blow after body blow, and a huge win for Rick Pitino. Gave UConn their, second loss?
Yep, 21-2, I think. And Estrella missed one in seed titles with their tournament titles. And of course, as recognizable a college basketball brand as there is in the world, the University of Kentucky. Estrella, an easy one there.
So good as a short roll is Estrella. Ravi, he gets that ball and immediately his eyes go to the rim. Where's the help coming from? Do I have one for myself or a drop off? Tough to handle with that type size and those kind of paws.
And you see the way Ament's impacted the game, Jimmy. That was his third assist. He doesn't have a point yet.
Wow,
and Oway pulls his way in as they celebrate that natty. Estrella inside, no. They'll start this with 10 on the shot clock. Estrella edges out on Aberdeen to leave a good three-point shooter, Noah. Aberdeen launch.
Nate Ament's the 13th McDonald's All-American in the history of Tennessee basketball. You knew eventually it was going to click, and it certainly has.
Right, so he's out of the game. Chandler into the game, made a nice pass to Oway. Estrella got it, got rid of it too quickly. And Gillespie, that one is off. And that's going to be a bench on his way back. And Garrison's going to get called.
They can run some hammer action on the backside to get guys freed up, but both teams are terrific at moving the ball.
We've had 6 free throws, and that's the first one that's gone through the net is Estrella. A 66% free throw shooter knocks it down. And the lead, 32-25 for Tennessee with 5 minutes to go.
We forget Estrella is just a redshirt sophomore. 6'11", 245, was a top 100 kid out of high school, has battled some injuries. His mom.
Just about 1 second difference, shot and game clock here in the first half. Estrella. Oway. No good. Rebound with 10. This was a very, very loud building as they celebrated the '96 national championship team. They keep looking for things to get excited about, and that's a shot clock. Dangerous time with Gillespie, and the ball splits the defense. Lays it up, no good. Offensive rebound, Boswell. He will stick his nose anywhere.
Well, he is first to the fight, is he not, Boswell?
He is. Wide open, Estrella for an easy. Kentucky's last lead, for those wondering, 8-7. Gillespie open 3. That's no good. Estrella had it. Pretty play, Gillespie, no good. Tip by Brown, no good. Tennessee this half is 2 of 13 from the floor. Chandler. And how about the end? Clean. 2 of 15 this half for the Vols, as Jimmy just said, trying to get something going. And they're starting again, late clock, 7. Amen to Estrella, to Brown. Beautiful three big man play.
That is Rick Barnes out of a timeout, especially on the road in a tight game. He's going to jackhammer that ball inside. What a find from Estrella to Brown.
Jesper Johnson works on the big man, lays it up and in.
Again, left and lefter. You've got to sit on that left side and make two and white do something else.
Similar setup to that last series. This time Ament spins to the free throw line. Evans penetrates. That's no good. Estrella can't get it to go. Another offensive rebound and a fresh 20. Evans will shoot. How about Estrella and the height advance? He's got 18 and he's made 9 of 15 shots. Double zero in white. Gillespie, Estrella, that's blocked. Owe is feeling it. The dish to Diabate. Chandler, too strong. Diabate fighting against Estrella. Boy, this is a physical battle right now.
Tennessee only 14 fouls. They still have a couple to give before Kentucky gets in that bonus.
Estrella, he went in hard, denied, tip, no good. Amen. Yes, and he's got a chance for three.
Eagle defender right there, moving backwards. What else is he supposed to do? Right call, bad rule that we have to look at.
Owe, second free throw, no good, so the lead is 3. Owe, 21 points. Estrella, no good. He was fading away, and Estrella's looking for somebody, and he was eyeing Carey, who never really presented an opportunity, and he forced that turnover pass. Owe, big drive, another one that rolls off the rim. That time Garrison cleans it up.
Yeah, that's the physicality that Brandon Garrison has started playing with. Man, we knew Duke Carolina would be a heated game. This one's going to be Houston BYU coming up.
Yeah, oh wait, that's a foul.
Battle in front of the rim. Therefore, he wins the 2 points.
Estrella will shoot his 4th free throw of the night. He's 1 of 3 so far tonight. Too strong and long to the left.
Tennessee 68% from the line. Better than Kentucky tonight, but man, both teams leaving points on the table.
They've missed 7 free throws tonight, make it 8.
The out-of-bounds guy is always dangerous. That's Ament.
They get it to Estrella, and Garrison immediately picks up no shooter. Knocks the first one down calmly.
He's a tough kid. You've heard me say before, I want tough guys on the line in this situation as much as high percentage shooters.
Kentucky doesn't opt to bring Tennessee bring Okpara in, so it appears Estrella is going to, with 8 seconds, attempt to make this free throw.
Tennessee's out of timeouts.
Boswell is. Conwell back into the game with the ball. And a mismatch. He blew right by Estrella and laid it up and in. Here's the little guy.
Tennessee, Ravi, 45% on the offensive glass, best in the country. Because that offense is designed to always have 2 bigs around the rim.
They go low to Estrella, 6'11". Jump hook off the window.
They are just hammering.
And another in the paint. 2 points for Tennessee.
Like Pat Kelsey tell us, we got punked last year by Tennessee just being the more physical team. So far, the same thing.
Conwell, another one.
Long journey.
Yeah.
Now on the big stage in the Big 12 this year.
And Pat Kelsey's now brought Kason Pryor in. Saw him last year in Atlantis go down with a terrible injury. He's feeling good. They go down again. Wow, one-handed. Gillespie went sky high with it. No good. Carey into the first row. Kept it alive in the hustle by Gillespie. Sets up Estrella for a rare 3 that's no good. 3 on 3. Conwell, and that's denied into row 1.
High majors taking 55% of their shots from 3.
Yep.
No team in the Ken Palm era has won a national title if they've taken over 50% of their shots from three. But Villanova got close.
Yep.
Back in 2018, picked like 47%. But if you don't have that inside game, as our friend John Calipari says, your team's a fraud. I'm not saying that Louisville's a fraud, but they've got to find some stuff on the inside.
Hard to string that many wins together in the postseason and the tournament. As you take a look at their shot selection, 56% from three. You just brought it up. Really hard to win a national championship. Alabama's another team that tries that. More and more teams shooting the three more often. Conwell, difficult shot, and tipped up by Frew, no good. Tennessee with a
we love Louisville. We told Coach today, like, there's a lot of things. I think they are right there with Duke when it's all said and done at the top of the ACC.
Estrella, who had some productive minutes in his first stint, is in, and the Kevin McHale-type little jump hook drops.
No doubt to be on top of it.
Jimmy, as dominant as Tennessee has felt like they've been tonight, it's an 8-point game, and there's 5 minutes to go in the first half.
No doubt. And the longer Louisville plays this game without Brown, the more comfortable and more in a rhythm you think they might get.
Estrella with some good help there. Frew relocates down in the box. Working on Estrella. A lot of contact, but he spins with the right. The C team, one of the top teams in the country. Gillespie, high arcing three, finds the net.
Out of the timeout. One of the few times in this game, the only time Rick Barnes out of a timeout draws up a three.
Lead back to 11. An open three is missed.
11 guys, right?
Yeah. Conwell spins to his left, and he brought it down, and he was
hot. We're up against the battle, and that's exactly where they are right now. And their beliefs are, we play harder than you every night. The next 3 minutes is going to tell us a lot about Louisville.
Carey back into the game, and from behind, Estrella's going to. Here he comes, a chance to tie or put him ahead. Oh, Brazil! That's a takeaway for Brazil.
You allow Arkansas to get into their transition game. It can be a slow transition with their drags.
Brazil right by his man with Arkansas. Malik Thomas is in. He provides instant offense off the bench.
Off the floor, obviously, we have issues, if not blow it up and start all over, but Coach is very vocal right now on the NIL and who's eligible, who's not, and the rules continue to change as we go.
Or as Cal would say, there are no rules.
Yeah.
Brazil, no good, and Estrella back.
About that the last time we had the Tennessee game against Louisville.
The highest rated recruit in Tennessee history. Carey, strong. It may have been a goaltend, but it's ended up being tipped back.
NASCAR cut where he's cutting off of a turn and got momentum. Man, it puts a lot of pressure on the rim defense.
They left Estrella open. He knocks down a three. J.P. Estrella.
Those bigs for Tennessee, they don't shoot but about one a game, but they shoot at a pretty high clip when you combine Estrella and Carey.
He's a
and
40% guy. Wagner, same thing, Jimmy. Threw it up, no good this time. Soft with that touch.
That NASCAR cut, Cal has used it over the years for scoring guards.
Good seal again by Carey and a good entry pass by Estrella.
It's almost like Cal is saying, Tennessee can't guard my guards, and Rick Barnes is saying, Arkansas can't guard my bigs. It's just a classic clash of styles this first half.
Tennessee's got 24 of their 33 in the paint. And Billy Rich. They got the switch, and now they got numbers. Carey, no good. Estrella there, second chance.
That's why they're such a good.
Estrella barreled it. He was avoiding bodies both standing and on the ground.
Another seal off by Carey.
Watch it. Oh, Estrella went up for a big dunk. Pringle will pick up his fourth. Just a 62% free throw shooter, Estrella. Finds the net on the first one. We got a lot more college basketball coming up here. We talked about Sunday. We got the women's triple header, 1 Eastern time, men's on ESPN2. Top two teams in the American Conference, FAU, Tulane, then later at 5, the Missouri Valley, two of their best, Bradley and Maury State. 5 big games.
That is the recipe to get your tails beat in conference play.
6 of 15. Estrella being back down. Ewan left hand, no good. Just hustle from Knox, and he draws the.
Sort of. Not great, sort of.
Combined 2 for 10, these teams, to get it going. 4 turnovers in 6 trips. And that ball is denied by 3 different. He missed the last game, dealing with a groin injury. Haven't seen the ball go through the basket yet. Well, Philon's hoping to do it, and he will.
Boy, he has grown
Forward in traffic.
but you are playing with fire if you let Alabama step into those transition 3 looks.
Mari Evans is the guy who grabbed it. Amen. Estrella, his shot is down there. That's no good. Parra kept it alive. They pick up another offensive rebound. Tennessee's missed 6 shots in a row. Parra had it for a minute, lost it. Reitzel kicks it to Millette, and they got numbers with 2 Tennessee guys back on the other end. Philon in the paint, pulls up and misses. The Volunteers are owning the offensive glass, and Evans will pull it back out.
When you have given up 2 or 3 offensive rebounds like Alabama has within 1 possession, where the next one normally goes down.
Berg all the way, no, and another one tapped up and in.
He made it look easy, but he did a great job of not feeling that shot clock pressure winding down and speed up his release into a miss.
Sherrill right by Estrella. Oh my goodness.
If you play for Alabama, you got perimeter skills, and Aiden Sherrill was recruited as a stretch 5, now playing inside, but he just shook Estrella.
Yeah, insult to injury too. I think that shook up Estrella. He is grimacing. He's in some type of pain right now.
He's been dealing with a little bit of a banged up foot all year long.
Oswell's pull up is gonna go. He's still out there trying to work his way back into this game, which is very encouraging. One of the top players in college basketball. Estrella. That is his move, man. That is the move that may make him some money at the next professional level. Jemison hard, and he was denied there. Noah Wood. 14 offensive rebounds, 12 second chance points for the Vols. Sherrill, boy, inside, he can't get it to go. Millette runs it down.
Transferred in here under Rick Barnes.
24 points in the game for Alabama as Estrella bangs into Sherrill, throws up a jump hook, no good. He's able to do it.
Can't let him go left. Easier said than done, but he's so good dancing with that ball into that rhythm downhill drive.
And the Alabama averages 91.5 points a game. 91.5. Yep. Carey. No. Estrella, yes, boy.
A great.
Got to get to the defensive glass. And in this first half, it's been a fail.
Well, and when they do, it's 4 small guys.
Coming up, and Gillespie has Berg wide open in the corner with 15 on the clock. He will shoot a wide open 3. It's not going in. Oh boy, a C leading into and following Lakers and Warriors.
Ravi, again, the winner of this one takes a really big step.
Yes.
Playing Friday night in Nashville in that SEC tournament.
Gillespie, no good. And Estrella on the floor with Parra. He has it. Threw it up too quick. That ball is goal. He was grimacing on his way back to the defensive end.
Well, it's one thing to test out and look like you're okay, but man, until you got in live action, sometimes you just don't know.
This is where Parra is so effective. He's out top here against Allen. And he caused the air ball on a layup. Felix Okpara is playing under the weather and yet playing very good on defense.
He has the confidence as a 7-footer to take on a point guard through the 5 spot. Very few guys in college ball can pull it off.
Your Chinulu comparison is really good. Trying to get it to back into a double-figure deficit. And Estrella, no.
Fourth time this game that Tennessee's had a 3-possession possession.
5th time.
Yeah.
Finally, Gillespie gets it to go through.
It's just a matter of time. You hear me say it all the time. The ball knows what team deserves to score, especially on those offensive glass.
Bowen needs it. No good. Sherrill had inside position. And they've gone cold. 6 misses in a row. Ethan Berg is coming back into the game.
I'm shocked. I wasn't sure he'd play this year.
Evans, Estrella, got it.
They just jackhammer the ball inside, does Tennessee.
Well, they're taking advantage of an advantage, which is their size. Largest lead of the game, 32 points in the paint. Reitzel, soft touch, and he got
game. Only 2 points in the last 15 minutes. He is your leading scorer.
Amari Allen gets it to Aiden Sherrill, who works baseline against Estrella. Throws it up. There was some contact, no call.
This year, and it is right now.
First time we've been tied 67 all. Boy, that's a hard shot. Estrella head, almost as if to say, yep, you're going to have him on me one-on-one. Working on Estrella. Phylon spins, fades, and he won the battle.
He got the switch and then was very